So yeah, clearly the Nobel committees recognize that a lot of the excitement in science is now in AI. And so for both physics and chemistry, the Nobel Prizes were awarded to people doing AI, or using AI. So I guess my advice to young researchers would be that's where a lot of the excitement is. But I think there's also other areas where there's going to be very important progress. Like if we could get room temperature superconductors, that will make it easy to have solar power a long way away, things like that. So that's not the only area that's exciting. Nanomaterials are very exciting, but they will use AI. So I think probably most exciting areas of science will at least use AI tools.
Now, we just alluded to this. Now let's make it explicit reference. You won the Nobel Prize last year in physics for your work in AI and neural nets. So,
right.
How do you feel? How do you feel about that? What was it like hearing the news? And in physics, do you consider yourself a physicist? What does this mean?
No, I'm not a physicist. I was quite good at physics when I did it in my first year at university. I got a first in physics based on being able to do things intuitively, but I was never very good at the math. And I gave up physics because I wasn't good enough at math. I think if I'd been better at math, I'd have stayed in physics and I wouldn't have got a Nobel Prize. So probably it was lucky I wasn't very good at math. How do I feel about it? I still feel somewhat confused about it. The main problem is that the work I did on neural nets that related closely to physics was a learning algorithm called Boltzmann machines that I developed with Terry Sinofsky. And it used statistical physics in a nice way. So I can see why physicists would claim that. But it wasn't really on the path to the current successful AI systems. It was a different algorithm I also worked on called backpropagation that gave rise to this huge new AI industry. So I still feel sort of awkward about the fact that we got rewarded for Boltzmann machines, but it wasn't Boltzmann machines